It's week 1 of the National Football League, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Commanders and the Giants, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, so now two more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal, even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's...
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. So out come the Giants. Their first shot of the game coming up. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. Linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Option give here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming. You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this hits at the 4 before taking it bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into the spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. As he goes forward, he tries to learn to take something away from each and every one of these moments.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Play fake, he's going to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. The Giants are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Commanders will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 32. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits his man on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now looking to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that takes them to 3rd down. Pass play now. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He was lucky that wasn't taken the other way. 4th down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, Just couldn't quite hang on. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone, if you don't score 6, you're going to come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him out of the hook.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants reduce the lead to just 4. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders set to take over. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Got him in over the middle, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 36 for them to figure out now. Throwing from the gun here. And the catch is made down the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. He'll throw it yet again. To the left side, and it is caught. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning the run game.
And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game, we don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
The Commanders going field goal here. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Let's go. He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute to convert on these 3rd downs.
And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe. Now here comes the New York offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Throwing from the gun. Got Evans, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Got a man open, left side, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants pushing for points. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. The throw is caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. 2nd and 3 now.
Down at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Setting up a throw. He completes it in traffic. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants tie it in the final minute of the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
14. Commanders 13.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now comes the Commander offense for another series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He'll throw on first. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man on the right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. They are throwing it again. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. Looking slant route, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
30-yard line.
One final shot before halftime. And the Commanders get home. They drop in. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Chargers...
Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. This return starts at the 5. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Commanders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who continued to play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They go play action on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be up.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of third down. Looking to the air here. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing now from the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Going back, it's the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain, the space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
A familiar sight tight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows the lead to 5.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. To throw it on first down. Here's one left side. He's got it. Complete pass. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That looked like they were trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
Throwing on third and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Starting from the 5. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Offense to the line for second down. They're throwing it. Finds his man en route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Dropping back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And it sets up second down. They go play action here. Buying some time left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Commanders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. He'll throw it. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Option design here. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 27. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. In motion the slot man right. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders push this to an 8-point game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants will have a first down. Home back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there?
Oh, the football's loose. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd downs. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. Got him in over the middle, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now give left side. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he's brought down for a loss. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To the well again. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. They're going play action. He's got it near the 8. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up.
Washington will line up on a 2-point.
They'll try to run it in. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
17.
Kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw it. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Oh, but we've got a
Personal
flag
foul.
on the play.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Quick hitter complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. He brings it in.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Here he is to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Throwing now. Dump off complete to his running back. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down. To throw. He's got a man left. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Giants using their first timeout. Now to throw. Passing is hauled in by the running back. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes. And a two-point play could force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on two-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And that catch gets them the two. We're all tied up here in the fourth. Woo, crisis averted, Brock. They got the two and the tie for now at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those two critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the two-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Setting up to pass. Quick there. They bring him to the turf. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign, well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. First throw of overtime now. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before...
Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him! And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Hey, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Encroachment defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still third down.
Now the call helps, but still a third down to figure out now. Pass play coming here. This one's hauled in on the left side. How about that play block on 3rd and 14? They find a way to convert.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
It looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 44-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Looking for a throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's a throw. Tight end cut across the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. In these tight ends, we see it time and again.
He runs it across, touchdown! The Giants go up by 6. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.